All right, good evening, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Happy night before the dreaded hotel streams return. Can't wait. I always love the hotel streams. Always go off without a hitch. They are perfect. No issues at all on the YouTube side. None whatsoever. Streams there are better than my house. Just can't get any better than a hotel stream. Howdy, AB, Ice, God of the Abyss, the other black man. Welcome in all. I've made it to a staggering whole 33 points today and then dropped right now to 15. Sounds about par for the course. Sounds like a wonderful day in the Battlegrounds. You know, probably going to have some of the same issues myself. You never know. Is the volume on this thing on? Hello, are you on? There we go. Now you should have some volume from the game itself. Didn't have any music or anything playing. Oh well. I am, if nothing else, a professional streamer. I got to do the final run of Arena Grind tonight before the big sales. I'm going to be doing that on a plane tomorrow. Assuming I get up in time for the plane, I got to be up and on the road at 3:30 a.m., which is, let's see, it's 8 p.m. now, so what is that? 7 hours, something like that. I still haven't packed. Finishing up the laundry for my European trip. You know, nothing like, in a course of 48 hours, traveling halfway around the world. It's great. It's wonderful. It is what I look forward to. It is the highlight of my life. I'm actually lucky that I do get to travel, but same time, it would be nice if people would stop banning my R4 null. Well, you know what? Don't have an R4 null, then they wouldn't ban it. You got to expect when you've got one of the more powerful champions, one of the more powerful defenders, all wrapped up into one, and it is your R4 APOC and whoever else you've got at the top. Those are probably the three. I'm going to Sacramento. I'll be in Sacramento, California, Wednesday, Thursday, part of Friday. Then I drive from Sacramento to Reno for Friday evening, Saturday, Sunday, and then back home on Monday. And then I ain't going anywhere for a long time. Well, I say that, but my wife will probably have plans for me to go somewhere in July. She likes a trip a month, so there'll be something. I really don't want to. I'm done traveling for a while, personally. Next trip I want to make is in September out to Reno for a balloon festival, hot air balloon type thing. My wife wanted to go to one. I'm trying to convince her that's where we're going to move to, is out near Lake Tahoe. And then I know I've got, a small trip to somewhere in Canada in November. Why would anybody want to go to Canada in November? I can't imagine any reason whatsoever that anybody would go to Canada in November. Like the 9th and 10th or something like that. Those are the dates that for some reason I'm throwing around. I don't know exactly why. Hopefully, maybe I'll see some friends there. Who knows? Maybe I'll see some new friends there. Who knows? Maybe some stupid video game that I play is having something there. Maybe I'll be there for that. My APOC is actually not being banned a lot, and people find out why they should. Oh, there you go. If you can just convince everybody to ban your APOC and not your null, you'll be set. So, grind Arena, do whatever you want. Don't watch my gameplay. That'll be much better off for you. I've got some invites that I got to accept or decline. I just kind of ignore them. Who all was in there? Anybody big? Anybody famous? There's Larry. Larry's famous. Nah, the rest, I know the rest of them. I've seen them in chats. I have fought them in Arena, or I fought them in Battlegrounds. I've probably fought them in Arena too. Who knows? I wonder what the deals will be Friday. Wonder if I'll be disappointed or surprised. I'm kind of disappointed in the fact that I'm probably not going to buy anything. Or I'm going in thinking I'm not going to buy anything. Maybe use some units. I want to get one more rank 4. And maybe a Titan or two. Or an Awakening Gem. That's more of what I'm looking for. The only thing I really want at this point in time is an Awakening Gem for her. She's at rank 4. I'd like to awaken her. I would like some Sig Stones so that I can increase my prestige. Other than that, I don't know if I feel like I need anything. I could be wrong there, But, when you look at my champions, when you look at the 7 stars, and you look at the unowned, somewhere in here there's a button that says unowned. There it is, all the way at the bottom. Can't get Britain yet. Don't care about Carnage. Don't care about Falcon. Gentle, I would like. Can't get Torch yet. Don't really care about Infamous Iron Man. I know he's a prestige play, but don't really care. Wouldn't mind Jean. We'll get Carolina eventually, or Carolina, however it's pronounced. Nico would be good, but they're both new. They'll be the next Titan. Sim Supreme and Odin. And Yelena. Those are really it. There's not many. My chances of pulling one of these champions gets smaller and smaller and smaller all the time. I only have 4K units. Hopefully that's enough. Yeah, if you can get something, get something. Don't spend above your means. Don't spend below your means. No. Spend what you feel comfortable with, but don't spend if you don't have it. Be a responsible minnow, goldfish, trout, salmon, dolphin, whale, whatever level you're at. Be responsible, first and foremost. This game is not worth going into debt for. Eventually, like I just said, I will pull the champions I don't have. When I get them, great. Many of them I won't rank up that are on there. So, yeah, I am not going for Human Torch. At this point, I can safely say, if Human Torch is the top milestone, which they've said it will be, I won't have Human Torch after July 4th. Unless there's one hell of a deal in there somewhere. It's going to have to be, go away. It's going to have to be one hell of a deal. Yeah, one Odin's not bad. If I can rank for somebody for an Odin, yeah, I'll buy it. It's really going to depend on what's in there. Hey, what's going on? You don't believe me? Well, let's put it this way. My trip to Ireland was not exactly planned. It came up over when I was in Florida, traveling down to see my parents. My wife looked over to me and said, "Oh, by the way, what do you feel about going to Ireland in 2 weeks?" I was like, it's a little short notice, but, I've got the time. And she goes, "Okay, let's go." Booked. I was like, oh. So, yeah, not exactly planned. And then, to make it even better, that trip to Ireland. So I was talking about my trip a little bit last night. So Delta had some issues, weather, whatever they want to call, couldn't get the flight. So we're trying to get there so that I can have 72 hours in Ireland. We book last minute tickets from Raleigh to Boston to try and catch that flight. When you book last minute with an airline, and unfortunately it didn't work, we were about 5 minutes late. It ain't cheap. Even flying cheaper airlines, it ain't exactly cheap. I'm talking, we bought the tickets at 6 o'clock. The flight left at 7:30. That last minute. I use tip money if I spend. I saved up tons. Yeah, I do little side gigs here and there, and that's what I use. That's what the YouTube. That's the birth of this YouTube channel, and where I hope to get it to at some point in time is this stupid thing supporting my spending habits. It doesn't, not by a long shot. Subtle hint. Visit the PayPal link down below. But yeah, it doesn't come anywhere close to supporting what I've spent. And you mean you didn't tell your wife you need? No. My wife, God bless her soul, I love her dearly. If she knew how much I spent on this video game, she would have a coronary. She knows I spend. She knows I spend my money, that I do things on the side for. She knows I do this YouTube channel to support it. She knows I do some other things on the side here and there to support it. I don't sell drugs or anything like that. Don't start thinking there. I do some kind of smoke testing and things like that for some companies on the side, kind of some IT work. But it all goes to pay the MCOC bill. Let's say hi to some other folks. Hey, Zode, Darkness, welcome in, gentlemen, Mookie. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm feeling unlike I have felt in a long time about MCOC and spending money. Yeah, my wife will confirm I'm definitely not a gigolo. I jiggle too much to be a gigolo. My wife weaponizes it against me when we're split. Oh, yeah. He doesn't sell drugs, but he does sell drugs. Something like that. I sell my services. Hey, Dollar Black Man and the Lefty Knox Raiders. Welcome in all. Welcome in. Oh, I got to claim the 6-star Human Torch today. I like that badge. That's kind of sweet looking. Hey. Ooh. Oh. I've got a serpent now on my mini account. Nice. Nice. Granted, I can't use it for ordeal, but that's still nice. I finally got a serpent. Let's go here. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I think I'm gonna equip that one. I like that one. That one looks. It's very rare, and I will unequip it probably fairly quickly. But I was always, and still am, a huge Fantastic Four fan, and oh God, I wish they would do a movie that is up to the caliber of what the Fantastic Four should be. I'm afraid this one isn't it. They just haven't done it right. There we go. We'll equip that sucker. Anyway, so let's go down through. Only a drug dealer would say they don't sell drugs. You got a point. You wouldn't say you sell services? I sell my services. My IT services. Get your minds out of the gutter. Sidebar, what's your void rank? I can't get past Gore for Path 2. Rank 2. It took me one revive. I got him down to like 15% on the first go. I think it was one revive. That's all I remember. I could have restarted and gone for the solo, but I said the heck with it, and just went. Another option would be maybe Mr. Negative, if he can do it. Wong, I've heard, can do it. Those are really the only ones I think can do that fight. All right. Did I jump big screen yet? Nope. Let's go big screen. All right. Let's get that bright light off my face. All right. So, what's up with all the undercover narcs? They may think they're narcs, but they don't know where I live. They've got an idea. They can narrow it down to, a million or so people in a geographic region. I think they've done 4 fine, but it's Doom and Galactus they refuse to do right, and having Robert Downey Jr. play Doom is solely so Marvel. Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb and say the best Fantastic Four actually had another Avenger in there playing Johnny Storm. And of course, I tried to call and talk to my wife all night long. She ignores me. Now she calls. Go figure. Was the original, what year were they? Not the 2007, not the Rise of the Silver Surfer, but that same cast. Trying to think of what year it was. 2005-ish, something like that. Was probably the best one in my opinion. Rise of the Silver Surfer was 2007, 2008. So yeah, it had to be about 2005. That was probably the best. Yeah, Chris Evans was Johnny. Yeah, the worst parts were Doom and Galactus. I didn't like the guy who played Doom a whole lot, but that was probably the best done. I didn't like the ones after that they did with, I don't remember. I think I watched part of it once and fell asleep. So this one, I like some of the stars in it. I just don't like the look of it. I don't know why they did this whole retro modern thing. It bothers me. I don't know why. If the story's good, if the acting's good. Oh, the other thing I don't like about this one is the way Thing looks. He's too svelte. He's too thin. His face needs to be this big flippin' rock. Hold on. So yeah, I agree. That's who I would love to have. I don't mind. What is it, Pedro Pascal? I don't mind him as Reed. He's not too bad. The guy Joseph, what is it? Joseph Quinn, the guy from Stranger Things, does not look like Johnny Storm to me. I want to smack him in the flippin' face. That's just, he's got that look of this arrogant punk that I just want to smack the smirk off his face. Thing doesn't look right to me. I don't know if I don't know what her name is, Kirby, something like that, Vanessa Kirby. I don't know if I like her for Sue. Granted, I may have been a fan of, what was it, Jessica Alba or whatever her name is. I think she was a lot hotter as Sue Storm. Anyway, she's pretty. Oh man, now that would be that he would make a Doom. He would be kind of a freaky. I mean, it would be a scary Doom. But yeah, we'll see. We'll have to see how this goes. I'm just afraid of that whole retro modern type vibe that they put into it. That it's just going to be too cheesy. The actors are, I know Pedro Pascal can pull off a lot of stuff. He can do some different things. So we'll have to wait and see. We'll see. Hopefully they do it right. Hopefully it's good. We'll find out in what? 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a month, something like that. I don't know. It's also kind of like I hope they do the Superman well. I like DC as well. I'm hoping they do that well. Anyway, enough, they say. Get to Battlegrounds. Quit tangenting and quit talking about stuff that I know nothing about. That's what they said. I heard it loud and clear. People yelled it in my ear. What is this? Complete a quest. Well, we ain't doing that right now. So yeah, I hope it's good. I really do. That is a franchise I've always liked. It was my favorite in the cartoons. It was favorite in the comics. All that kind of fun stuff. The other one, the X-Men, I would love to see them start doing X-Men again. Those were much better movies to me. It was always that X-Men series. Even as cheesy as X-Men Apocalypse was, it was still pretty darn decent. I'd love to see a good revival of that. Wolverine can't get any better than Wolverine. So anyway, that's kind of where I go. I go to my childhood. I go to those that I liked. I'm only going to be playing BGs the rest of the season if I naturally fall to Mysterium. Well, I got to get up there. I'm close. Ish. I think I'm like 2 wins away from Mysterium. Oh, maybe I'm more. I would need... How many points you at now? Ice, about 350? I'll stop ranting about it. after one more point, and that's Robert Downey Jr. won't have his face covered as Doom, which is one of the main things. Yeah. You know, I don't know. But he's not really playing Doom. He's more playing infamous Iron Man. I know they're going to call him Doom and all that, but that's what that character reminds me of, is more an infamous Iron Man taking off the mask. More like an Iron Man. Only at 280-ish. If you're 280-ish, I think you fell out. Let's see. Oh, no, you may still be Mysterium. They need to put a better way for me to see the bottom of flipping rank. Yeah, if you're 280, bottom of Mysterium 3 is 283. Hey, Legacy's there. Just kind of looking for anybody. There's another 4 Loki Wreck 2.0. Couple 4 boxes. There's Ice. You're at 287, my friend, and you are hanging in there. It's creeping up on you. There's Luke Perry. All right, you're going to have to deal with my fan for a little bit. Going to do some Battlegrounds. Let's see if we can climb it all. Or if we go backwards. It'll be what it'll be. I would probably... I'd say I'd switch over to my Mini and play, but I'm still playing Battlegrounds. I don't know. I don't have hopes and dreams of finishing a Mysterium ever. I know my limitations. I guess I should look at this. I don't know why I'm banning that. Let's ban that. Let's ban that. Let's leave that. Let's ban that. All right, let's go. Any excitement? I love Ironheart. I'm interested. The past several Marvel series have left a lot to be desired. I hope they do one right. But they haven't shown recently they have the ability to do a Marvel series correctly. I've been in Mysterium before. I've never finished a season of Mysterium. They ruined Daredevil. Well, I will. I'm gonna take that back. Recently, they haven't. The original Daredevil series that was on Netflix, the original first season of Jessica Jones, flippin' phenomenal. Loki was good. But yeah, they really haven't. The past several have just been terrible. So I don't know. I have hopes for it. You guys know my love for Ironheart in this game. It may translate over to, I will watch the series. I've watched most of them. You know, believe it or not, I love Nick Fury. I couldn't watch the series. I started, and it was just not good. And I gave up. truth. I did. Couldn't quite get that in there in time. No, 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 no. It worked. Moon Knight was pretty good. I will say that was maybe the last. I didn't watch the Agatha series. The start of the Vision Wanda, or WandaVision, whatever you want to call it, was decent. I don't even know what the last several were. The one with Nick Fury was horrible. I did not like the Kamala Khan series. You know, there's just been a bunch of them that have left a bad taste in my mouth. And, you know, maybe I should go back and watch them and give them a shot. But, yeah, She-Hulk, that was the other one. That was the one I was trying to think of. What the heck was that? I missed? Why did I miss? I didn't think I could miss the hitting the block. Come on. "30 seconds into the damn fight and I was still missing." Okay. Well, that was fun. I sometimes play on an iPad. I'm playing on my phone tonight. My mini account, when I play on it, is on an iPad. Hey, Ace. Well, the first fight was fine. This one, terrible. Who do we play here? What's the play here? I don't want to put Onslaught down. He's got Shocker. Shocker tears through Onslaught. I'm thinking about putting Shocker on defense. I've never used the iPad Magic Keyboard. I have a Logitech one that I do. That I use on my iPad. Okay. Guardian, I guess we go here. And he's going to Shocker. He's got the advantage here. No doubt about it. The nice thing is I don't care if I hit into his block. I say that, but I just screwed up. So this is over. I hate that they let them hit into you after the special. So I lost. Unless my shocker does some cool, funky things that I don't expect him to do against the other shocker. They need to put in a mechanic, kind of like what Valkyrie has, so when you throw a special into their block, they don't come and turn around and smack you right in the face. Like that. Yeah, it's kind of what I thought. I didn't have a shot there. Did not have a shot in that final round. I screwed it up in the second round. That's where I messed up. It's too easy to 100% shocker. Yeah, I agree, Grin. That's exactly what I was saying. After like Valkyrie, it should be... So I think that would have made it perfect. If they would have made, after you threw a special, you had half a second to a second of miss, a falter or something like that. I could have tried to go the whole way without throwing a special. I don't think I would have. I know I wouldn't have finished him in time. So. Oh well. Oh well, we're down one. I would rather start off the evening with a loss and climb from there than start off with a win and keep falling afterwards. So you know what's better than one loss at the start of a stream is two. So you're prepared. The only thing better than one loss at the start of a stream is two. Yeah, I ranked mine up because I like him. Oh, I'm gonna go. Speaking of shocker, I'm gonna take him over rank 4. He may be. I don't know. I'll have to see what the next. I'll have to look at the next couple metas and see how good he is. I'm starting to prep for what my next rank 4 is. Starting to think of the prep work for the next rank 4. The other thing that I should probably do, and that I don't do in Battlegrounds nearly enough, is focus on the draft and what's going on, and look through the opponent's deck before I hit to come into here to see what I need and what I want. I don't know why the Loki laugh came out there. Guess he's just a happy, joyous dude. So, I know there are things that I could do to make my time in the battlegrounds here a little bit more enjoyable. Yeah, I'm not complaining about the draft defender wise. It's going to be Domino, it's going to be Thanos, and it's going to be Serpent. here is where this all comes down to. Can I get what I need out of this Enchantress? At least I got good cards, so to speak. Shoot. That's not what I wanted. I actually was hoping that I could throw a special 2 there at the start. Well, that could have been worse. Really? Damn. I'm kind of screwed here. I needed to win that. I don't know who I'm going to match up against his Serpent. I really just wanted to hit into your block there, dude. Jesus. Would you just... How does he have that many charges on me already? This is it. I just... It's over. I lost way too much health. Well, that was good. That one at least worked. I would have been better off letting him hit me. He's still not freaking dead yet.
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Lovely way to start the evening. Two matches, not even really close. Enchantress has screwed me both times. She may have to be a ban. I hate it, but she may just have to be a ban. And this is why I'm not Mysterium. Case in point. A rank 2 I feel okay with. Of the last 10 wars, my alliance lost 4. That happens. As long as you win the first 8. That's the important thing. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for the Radiance. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. A lot of it is going to depend on the good old July 4th deals, and if there's anything I want to buy. So I'm not using any Radiance. I've held on to all that I've got. I used a little bit to get my last rank 4 after Wheel of Fate. Hey, Joe. We should check the war history. But yeah. What does it go back? I thought it went back 12. Doesn't it go back 12? Or does it only go back 10? I can't remember. You know what? I'll see your dust, and I'll raise you a dust. I was thinking maybe going someone else, but Jack wins out in the end. I'll probably screw this up. Come on, chick. I got to do that. She was about to nail me in the corner. Really? You just couldn't ever give me anything, can you, game? Yeah, Dust doesn't like to bleed a whole lot there. Gotta. Something about me having to intercept Dust just doesn't ever work. Yeah, it would have been better for me just to parry and play normal. But I don't do that. That's not what the meta's about. Hey, Sam, what's going on? That's not what the meta's about. I kind of play it the other way. Let's drop you. Yeah, Kate could. I probably should have, but I'm going to save Kate. Really, dude? Sometimes. You know, you would think hitting into the block. Not that hard to do, right? And then you get an AI like this that will not back off your jock for anything. I can't get him to back away. Yeah, I know, but it's still. Fuck. Stupid ass game, is what I say. If he would let me hit into his block, it wouldn't be a matter. This will either be good or it'll look worse than that last fight. And I'm not gaining power, so this is over. You back up. Nope. Well, why would you? Whee! Isn't that fun, boys and girls? Okay. Like I said, there's nothing better than to start the stream with 3 straight losses. Nothing better. Makes the climb at the end look so much better. You know, it's time to do things different. Time to do things different. Got to do some stuff different. I don't know why I have a Tuma in my deck. I don't think I've ever drafted him. I just, for whatever reason, I hold on to him in there because he's a good defender. He's not. He really isn't anymore. Hey, appreciate that, Steven. Oh. You know what? Let's go there. You know, this meta makes me want to pull my hair out because, like I said, it doesn't feel like it should be that hard. It really doesn't. All you have to do is hit into their blocks. How hard can that be? Just hit into the block. That's all you have to do. This whole meta. Just hit into their block. I've had that happen, Darkness. It's just what it is, you know. It gets that aggressive AI that, you know, is supposedly random. You know, each individual thing that they can do is randomized. But my gosh, you can't say random number came up every time of, hey, he's in the corner. Bam, 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 bam. It don't work that way. Well, you can tell my hair fell out. No game has ever wanted me to break my controller. This game does. Oh, you've heard me. You've heard me. Luckily, my desk is padded. Under here, I've got a full desk pad, and then I've got a big mouse pad. So my phone, when you hear it drop, is onto my mouse pad. But yeah, I agree. There is no game that has made me want to scream and shout and pull my flipping hair out more than this game does. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to visit you again. Here we go. There you go. Thank you. Fine. Oh, shoot. She got energized. Thank you. Thank you for not going all the way. Fine. What? She got lucky. Did you see those 0 hits pop in there? Yeah, she failed the node at the very end. Good gosh. Not only did she fail the node, she failed the node and got perfect block. Jack isn't bad. I like Jack. Jack or Bastion R4, if they ever give a meta where Bastion is good, Bastion all damn day. But his whole mechanic where you have to heavy into the special 1 screws him in this mechanic, or in this meta. See, that right there is just so dumb. They should have taken that into account. Yay! We win. Bastion is really, really good. They just have kind of screwed him over since his release. You know, he's just kind of been screwed. And not in a good way. I mean, the last meta, you couldn't really use him because you needed to get a good clean parry or striker or something like that to get the heavy. You want the first 2 hits and into that special 1 after you throw a special 2, and it just never... he'll be a BG's champ when they don't neuter him. That's the problem. You know, I've almost forgotten how to play them. Wow, that's 2 rank 4s I didn't expect to see. Well, you know what? Let's take all those rank 4s out of the way. Yeah. You know, it's just... Yeah, I mean, they're cool R4s. They are different ones. Well, it's worked for him because he's doing better than me. Gonna have to find somebody for that red skull. The skull of red. Sam, we kind of talked about that earlier. Probably not. Found somebody. We're going to try him. We haven't used him at all this meta. Probably not. I'm going to have to see how things go. All right, who do we want here? Who? Boo-hoo-hoo. Guess maybe there? Yeah. You'll do some or 4 of the Odins. Fine. You know what? We'll do that. Did you catch that crap out there? Sam? Would you do something? Oh, then she throws it. I don't care. Sometimes it's better just to fight it normal. Right. Then I get that. Somebody who does it 100%. Yeah, unduped, he's not that great, Barbarian. He's decent, but not that great. Werewolf by night. That 'tis his name. Why is my damage capped against her? She's got protection? Now I'm hitting. Really? Oh, come on. Damn. Screw it. Let's finish 100% health. Hey, Kurt, what's going on, man? Yeah, I see that. GG's, man. GG's. Good fights. That 100% finish there on Dust. Very nice. Oh, well, 'tis not my night. 'Tis not my night for Battlegrounds. It wasn't last night either, but we managed to squeak it out. Good placement, though. I did not realize she did that. That's sneaky good. I don't know if I've given permission for Ice to join you next season. May not let him leave 4 BGs. I may make it somehow so that he can't leave. I may offer him a deal he cannot refuse. Yeah, and that you can hit into that second medium and phase and get an easy opening. Good call. Well, yeah, that is true. The leader is mean. I'm not the leader. There we go. I'm going to have to restart my game after this. This knight is what? 1 and 4? Blah. Very, very, very poor evening. That doesn't help at all, Sam. I agree with that. The deck is stacked against me. That's my excuse, and I'm going to stick to it. Didn't get who I was hoping for. Yeah, Spider-Woman's probably going to have to be D. going to start here, though. Werewolf by Night, Gerald. It was so good until it wasn't. So good that Special 2 took him down to 6%, and then I couldn't get a hit into block. And then I completely forgot about the 15 hit thing and said, you know what, let's hit him anyway. Unstoppable, pfah. Who cares? Apparently I should have. We have a shot. If he finishes this 100%, I'm quitting for the night. We're going to go do something else. I'm waiting for it. Still waiting. Hey, there we go. We got a match win. We got a round win. That's all that matters. All right. Oh, hey, what's going on, Faust? It's going, man. Yeah, that's why I was saying, AB, if he finished 100%, I was quitting. Well, Tanner, I've said that about other ones. People have finished 100%. I don't put impossible past anybody. Yeah, shocker, 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 shocker. It was good. Thank goodness he was that good. Parked at 202. What I get is what I... Yeah. Yeah, shocker in this meta against Domino and against Onslaught just smacks the ever-living piss out of him. And I don't know why those two he hits harder than any other. Those two champions, he just smacks the ever-living piss out of. He hits the other ones hard, don't get me wrong. But those two, good Lord, he smacks them. Yeah, I've enjoyed my shocker. I'm glad I took him up. Four defenders, more or less, there. Gonna have to get somebody in that last round for dust. Great reroll. We'll have to throw against dust. Kind of surprised he went there. Tomorrow's stream will be, well, I don't know if it'll be 10 p.m. Eastern. It could be. This was probably dumb. Gosh dang it. I keep thinking he's coming in, and he sits back. He did it again to me. That little stutter that he's doing back there. Look at this shit. Now, really? This game. There used to be a day and time that if you held block like this for... I was trying to bait heavy. Fuck it. Hey, Hank, what's going on? The tilt is up, so it should be what's down, and that would be my score. I have a shot here. Okay. Kurt, I don't know. I don't know if I am. We'll have to see the offers. Okay, what do I do here? Do we do Maestro or Maestro? Thanos on D? It's going to be against Shield, probably. Or do we hope we put down Enchantress and it she goes crazy there, Ice? And we use Thanos against Shield. I guess he goes first. That'll determine a lot. Chi can wreck Thanos. Chi's on defense. I believe so there, Woo. I'd have to go look, and I can't look on stream. Oh, wow, that hit me. That clipped me. You're shitting me. I got clipped somehow on that special one. It doesn't. Okay, thank you, Ice. Yeah, that's my only hope out of July 4th is that I can awaken her. All right, I'm going to restart my game once this is done. Yeah, Tanner, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. At all. That should have been a loss. Messiah, how did... Oh, you already talked about the Wheel of Fate run. Oh, I'll take any W I can get. I take W's whether I earn them or not. Especially after last night where I had one match that I probably would have won, but ended up being a forfeit because the game kind of timed out. Who's Messiah? Ooh, I don't think I said Mish. I'm pretty sure I said Messiah. I may not have. I don't know. You're hoping you have... there's a spreadsheet out there, Nemesis, that you can make sure. Gotcha. Tilton and BGs, huh? There ain't... Oh, by the way, Messiah, I'm going to wave at your house again. I'll be in Atlanta tomorrow morning at 7:30-ish. Was that me that missed it? I thought I hit accept. I don't know. I'm just flying through. AB, how do you know I didn't? Huh? How do you know I didn't put 5 1-pound plates on each side? I can do 5 plates. Look. Here's one with the crumbs left of dinner. See, I can do one easy, you know. Whoops. I'm playing around and I'm missing Q pops. See what you guys are making me do? I mean, I lift plates, I lift, you know, barbells. I'm just... Hey, you can call me many things. Just don't call me late for dinner, okay? Yeah, that one does feel good in this meta darkness. You're done 1-3 straight. Congrats, man. GG's, as they say. As the kiddies all say. You know what? We'll give you one of those.
Oh my God! What a masterpiece!
Say Fossey is a 1990s former powerlifting champ totaling over 2,000 pounds, weighing under 200. I wish in the 1990s I weighed under 200 pounds. That would have been nice. That was not the case. No, not thick either. More along the lines of fat ass Safe Aussie. Thanos is Cold Snap immune. That's what I thought. Always have to look. Thanos and Maestro, I cannot keep their immunities straight in my brain. It does not work. Don't know how this will work. Yeah, I figured I'd had to push a little bit further with her than normal. But for whatever reason, in this meta, I've been missing the perfect timing more. Now he's not going to back off. Back off. Fine, you know what? Yeah, I don't know how he got as many charges as he did. I know I really was trying to, what I should have done is kept him, I needed to keep him under a bar of power until I got my special 2. Kind of like you fight Bullseye. But he gained power too quick, and then he had to throw that special 1, and it kind of all went downhill from there. Still a shot, but I think he wins. Yeah. Now I'm in trouble. Yeah, he's got me. He's got me screwed, blued, and tattooed. Back-to-back special ones? Really? And back-to-back-to-back special ones, even. And of course that pushes them red. Yeah, it wouldn't let me get back to where I started. Appreciate that, Walrus. No, couldn't get back to where I started tonight. Why would that be? Now. He does not need to be awakened. I just had nobody for him. You can't see your, yeah, you can't see your rosters yet. Still. Whatever. Yeah, I know, Darkness. I'm not that good about dexing his special one. I always get clipped by at least part of it. And I am not good at not pushing him to special 2. I hate dexing her specials. I hate her specials more than I hate that dude right there. But I was also hoping I would pull Kate. I'm screwed here. What the hell are these frickin' drafts? I re-roll and I get half the same deck. Right back at it again. What the heck good is re-roll? Somebody please answer me. I mean, you get You have 5 champs, you re-roll, 3 of them are identical. How? How does that work? Someone explain it to me, please! I want him to play Thanos. Here we go. It worked. That's all I cared about. That's fine. You know what? Watch this. We're just going to do the special 3 thing. Maybe I'm not. People in this game are so damn good. I mean, just absolutely phenomenally good. What did I... Best play of the night right there, baby. Kate was supposed to be on attack, not on defense. Silly me. Oh, hell. Oh, man. That was good. Wonderful play of the night right there. Best play ever. Oh, I need somebody to come on here and just come up and say, "You're a dumbass, man." That's the animation I need. Jesus. Okay. I gave myself a case of the giggles. Let's see. Let's re-roll. Didn't get anybody for Korg. That's who I was going for. Oh. He almost pulled a me. Did you see that? He almost pulled a me. Ah, the heck with it. Well, I tried to do a light intercept. I'm just going to let him hit me in the corner. What the flying? What the? Good God. And then, of course, I push him red. Oh, and then, of course, he blocks that. It was a nice power sting. Last two. Okay. Thought you'd be a skill champ. Oh, two after that. Say, Fossey, I pulled a U facing Nick a few years ago. I placed a freaking Falcon on defense. I was up one. Yeah, there you go. It's because I was too busy watching. Yeah, that happens. It was more than Nanokorg's health, wasn't it? Wasn't it like all of it? Wasn't it like 95% of it? Had I done any damage to him before that? Oh, Lordy. That feels good to win that one. Did 67%? Okay. Oh. Oh, Lord. I have given myself to giggles again. All right, let's not screw this up now. I'm going to have to let a puppy in my room here in a minute. Actually, I need to stop streaming here in a minute. I need to get some sleep. You would. You would do that. I kind of got lucky there at the end. I almost screwed up. I almost screwed it up. I pushed him to a special 2. All he had, if he dropped that, I still probably would have won. That's not a very good matchup that he picked. But it could have gotten ugly. Can you hear the puppy whining? Let me let puppy in. I'll let you guys see my son's puppy. Come here, Winnie. Come on. Come on. Come on. The people want to see you. Come here. Come on. What's up? Come here. Whoa, jeez. Hi. 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 Winnie, say hi to everybody. Can you say hi to everybody? Are you feeling better now? Are you feeling better now? You hyper little thing. Hi. Hi, sweetie. Hi. She's got this thing where she needs to be touching you. She is a German short hair pointer. You coming up again? Come on. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You did it before. Come here. I'll back up. Come on. What are you doing? Come here. Come here, baby. Come here. Oh. Oh. And believe it or not, this is like how she likes to be held. German short hair pointer. You can tell by the little short tail. The little nub that's down there. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, go away. You're hurting me, dog. She's got to be touching some human at some point, at almost every point in the time in the day. And she's got these little freaking little white hairs that are now all over me. What do you want? Oh, I know what you want. I've got to feed her. That's what she's looking for. She's hungry. So, anyway, that's going to do it for me, I guess, since I got to feed Puppy. I'm going to go feed Puppy. Everybody have a great evening. Let's go raid somebody here real quick while my thing is doing. I think Ace is streaming. We can go raid my good buddy Ace again if he's streaming. Yes, he is. Zemo is streaming as well. I'm going to put both of them in there. Both of them are great supporters of the stream. And overall, good gentlemen, there is Ace. There it is. Couldn't find a stream there for a second. There is Zemo. Whoever you go to, please drop us a posse raid. Let them know that I sent them. I would greatly appreciate it. Until tomorrow night, from the lovely state of California, I hope everybody has a great evening. Take care, all. Wrong one. That's the one we want. I'm a professional streamer. Later.